I like to be with my own thoughts. A lot of people don't like to be with their own thoughts because they don't like what's happening up here. But you have to face yourself so you can learn how to beat yourself in a way. So yeah, if I can conquer myself, I can conquer anyone. So yeah, this is a part of not just my training, but just life in general, learning how to just be alone with my own thoughts and enjoy my own company. Because yeah, I mean, how can you love someone if you don't love yourself? I keep telling kids, man, like, don't peak in high school, man, especially the nerds. I told them, I've spoken to some schools now, and I just tell them, like, look, and New Zealand's got the highest youth suicide rate in the world. And it's because a lot of these kids, like, literally, yeah, they think this is going to be forever. Like, whatever they're feeling, the depression, being bullied, being fucked with. And it's different now because of all this shit. Yeah. Like, it's called, Internet, depression, whatnot. Social media. People attacking you. And I just tell them, like, look, it's going to be fine. This isn't forever at the end of the day. Because trust me, you can peak later on. And I'm not even at my peak yet. I'm still working. It's just a new chapter. So I tell them, don't peak in high school. What's humble? Because I've asked, especially in New Zealand, there's this culture of like, people even like, they don't like me because it's, he's not humble like a true Kiwi. He's not, like the All Blacks, humble. And what they mean, and I've asked people this, what does humble mean? And someone said, you just don't brag. I'm like, ugh. They just mean downplaying your success. Yes. So if anyone like me rocks up and just, I'm owning it. I'm like, fuck, you're owning it. Yeah. I'm the champ. I'm the man. I'm being the champ. You're him. And then they say, oh no, he's not humble. But I tell you what, humble is when I have Dan Hooker on my fucking neck, hangman. Yeah. Humble is when I have Stephen Warby cracking me with an uppercut. Mm-hmm. Humble is when I have Carlos kicking me in the body and making my liver go, that's true humility. Yeah. But me, like, trying to act, dull my shine just to make someone else feel comfortable, that's not humble.
Coming up in this country, I've seen it so many times. When you see one of us rising, you want to tear him down because you feel inadequate and you want to call it humble. I am extraordinarily humble, believe me. But you'll never know that because you never get to know me. Understand this, if you see one of us shining, whether it be the netball team, the Black Caps, the Sailors, pump them up, embrace them. Because if they win, we win. If I win, you win. Understand that.
Highest frequency is love, but even higher than that is authenticity. Being authentic, and you don't have to try and be authentic, just be yourself. Yeah. It'll show. Trust me, it'll show. And those who fuck with you, the vibes, it'll come through. Like I told you guys, I've lost in kickboxing, I've lost in boxing, I've lost in life, I've lost in love, I've lost in family. Like, life is, you don't just win all the time. It's wins and losses. So you roll with the punches. From therapy, from my own experiences, talking to myself, the self-talk, because we all have negative self-talk, but looking in the mirror and talking to yourself, speaking to yourself like you would to someone you're giving advice to, because when you look in the mirror, you humanize yourself. And I'll start to just have a conversation with myself, even like G myself up if I want to big myself up, things like that. So that's a tool that I feel like is really underrated. And it looks crazy, standing in front of the mirror and talking to yourself, but it's a really powerful tool if you know how to use it right. I feel like, look, there's your spectrum of physical health. This is super healthy, super ill. If you do not look after yourself and your physical health, you're going to get physically ill. Same way, if you don't look after your mental health, you're going to get mentally ill. So I feel like it's like someone saying like, I don't go to therapy, fuck all that shit. No. It's like, well, do you take vitamins? Do you go to the hospital? It's not something to be, shy, like, whatever from. I feel like you should look after your mental health the same way you look after your physical health. So once I learned how powerful that was, I'm always on top of it. I slip up, obviously, because I'm human and I get ill. But yeah, I always make sure I'm on point though. Good exercise, gratitude. I used to have a gratitude journal. At the end of the day, I'll write 3 things I'm grateful for. But then as I kept on doing it, over time I realized during the day, I'll be looking for things I'm grateful for. so I can write it at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so
right.
that way it keeps you in that frame of gratitude constantly through the day. Like, what am I gonna write at the end of the day? What am I grateful for today? So you start flowing that vibe of gratitude, that vibration of gratitude. And when you vibe with gratitude, trust me, abundance comes. It's magic. I mean, you'll know this. It's lonely at the top, you know, but it's not if you bring the right people with you. The people that came up with you, the people that, you know, love you for you, you know, the people that know you from before you had money, before you were famous, you know. So I like to have them around to keep me grounded and just make sure I'm solid, because they knew me before any of this shit happens. And well, I just like having people like that around me, because I feel like, yeah, they keep me grounded and just remind me where I come from, you know. There's so many stories, man. Each of my friends in my group chat, I've known each of them over 10 years, but well over 10 years, man. And we all have stories we can kind of share from back in the day that just remind me where I come from. Yeah.
Hey, shush, listen up. I want to say something. People, Earth, I need to say something. Listen to me. I hope every one of you behind the screens or in this arena can feel this level of happiness just one time in your life. I hope all of you can feel how fucking happy I am just one time in your life. But guess what? You will never feel this level of happiness if you don't go for something in your own life. When they knock you down, when they try and shit on you, when they talk shit about you, and they try and put their foot on your neck, if you stay down, you will never ever get that resolve. Fortify your mind and feel this level of happiness as you rise one time in your life.